Thank you so much for staying here on Joy News Interactive. It's a Wednesday, and as we always do, we do tech trends, and Kobe is with me here in the studio. Hello.
Hi.
Today you have no choice but to talk about Apple, do you? So for all those of you who don't know, he's not too keen on Apple, but hey, it's okay. Apple has released its iOS 11, and it released it yesterday. But we are asking Spiky today, what's new and what devices will, be able to get this software, and also delve into the good, the bad, and the ugly of this particular software. All right, so let's start off. What's new with this? What's different?
Design-wise, it's not marginally different, but there are new cues, there are new stuff that makes it look much pleasing to the eye, and some things have been taken out, like for instance the lock screen that previously you have to swipe to the left to get a notification. Now you swipe from the bottom and you get your notifications.
Oh, okay.
And then when you're opening an app from the lock screen like that, it asks for your Touch ID in that representation. That's very nice. And
so that's basically what's new?
No,
there's more. There's more.
There's more. There's a lot more. So the smooth animations, nice animations, and there's the control center, where you used to have all the other features. Yeah, like you can see in the video. You now can go deeper into the settings. If you have an iPhone 6s or 7, you tap and hold on the feature, and then it takes you deeper into the settings. So for instance, you want to go deeper into Wi-Fi, you tap on the Wi-Fi icon and hold it, and it takes you into the Wi-Fi settings. And you can, basically it's all in one place now. And it's customizable. Unlike before where, you're limited to only what Apple gave you. Now you go to the settings, and then you can add to the control center. See, so the new stuff that you can add in there. And there's one thing that has been introduced that I really like, screen recording.
Did you say you like?
Yes.
Okay.
So screen recording has been something that Apple has been missing, so you have to use a different app. But now I can add screen recording to your customizable control panel. And then when you pop up from the bottom, you can record your screen and everything you do. So there's a countdown, 3, 2, 1, 0. So it starts recording. So
can we just show that? Could you do it again?
Yeah. So you go to the control center. And then that button over there that I've added is the screen recorder.
The screen recorder.
So right now
it's recording everything that's on the screen now.
Yes.
That's nice.
That's nice.
All
so
right.
like I said, that's one thing I like.
Okay.
And you can add more. So you can add, but it's all inbuilt applications and settings that you can add for now. I'm sure as time goes on, Apple would allow other developers to add. So say you can send a quick message from WhatsApp from your control center and all. And then there's one other new feature that's awesome in the notes. So you remember last week we talked about notes? Yeah,
we did. Yeah, we did something on different types of notes. Yes.
Yeah. This time, now you can write.
Yay! That's
so
great.
This is me. I've written something.
Okay.
And the awesome part of this is when you go to your search, you can actually search for the note. So let's say I type Spiky, which I wrote in that note.
It will pop up.
That note will pop up in the list. So you see?
Nice.
So it's searchable. Even though I didn't type it, I wrote it. It recognized my handwriting and indexed it.
And you don't need a stylus to write that.
But see, do you know how I suffered to write this?
Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Just erase it. Okay.
So you need a new one.
Okay.
And then you have to choose
that
pencil.
one.
Yes.
This is like really simple, isn't it? Yeah, all right, that's good. Okay, so Spike, as usual, as it is with some of these softwares, you don't always have it rosy. There are sometimes, even as time goes on, they need to fix some bugs and all that, how you people term it. What's that minus with this particular one?
Okay, so this was something I was really expecting. They gave us files, and I was hoping for the first time Apple was going to give us access to our files on a device so we could manage. You know when someone sends you a document or something on WhatsApp, like a song, you always have to go to WhatsApp to go and listen to the song. And I was hoping that I could access this from files, but you don't have that access.
All right, so that's a minus for you.
That's a minus. It's only, the cloud related and then, some documents that you've recently worked on, but it doesn't allow you in-depth access to the files on the phone. And for us using the older models, those using like the iPhone 4s down to the iPhone 3s, unfortunately, they're not getting this update.
But why would you still use an iPhone 4 now? I mean, I mean, not to demean anybody, but like you're saying, you can't catch up with the trend. So as you go on, so really, what happens to those phones? Because I'm sure it's not only an Apple case, Spikey. No, you have, you know, these tech giants developing softwares all the time, and so you realize that after a while, if you have a very old model of a phone, you can't use it for newer software. So what happens to the phone then? If
you're a tinkerer like me, you can force an update to a phone, but then it makes the phone slower because there's more power demand that a phone can, you know, provide. But this is actually their way of getting you to get a new phone. They could optimize the OS to work on the smaller ones, but then again, would you buy the latest phone if they did that? No. So it's a way. So it's also a
marketing strategy.
Yeah, it is. It is for you to move up the phone ladder.
Move up the phone ladder. Yeah. I like that.
It's motivation.
Okay, but Spikey. So what happens if I do not? For example, if I have an iPhone 7 or 6 and think that I do not want to update my iOS or my operating system or whatever it is.
As with every software update, there are security patches that are that come with it. So it's advisable that you do updates because, some time ago when there was this ransomware going around, it was affecting people who hadn't updated their software. Okay. Those who were using Windows 7 and the rest, because the patches are always released. Most of these software giants, they hear about these things and they quickly patch them and they send out updates. So you have to be fast.
So you don't. Do you know what? I'm quite lax about updating my. I actually, and I was just telling you before we came on air, I actually updated to the iOS 10 2 days ago, and I had to go through the process again. So if I'd done it earlier, I'm sure it would make more sense to do it now. Exactly. But after your advice, I gladly will do it.
You should. You should. Security-wise. But yeah, just wait a while. Let's see if there are no bugs to be ironed out, and I'll let you know.
All right, and we'll let you know as well. For all those of you who use iPhones, we'll let you know when it's in Spikey's own words, safe to download the iOS. So apart from the security issues, I mean, if I decide that look, I don't want to update my software, what do I lose?
New features, like what I said. Yeah. If you're one that does a lot of notes, this could really help you. If you're one that loves using the control center. And the screen recording, it's awesome. If you want to send someone, this is how I did this. You don't have to tell the person. Go to settings. Go to you just
so you can just click the record and go through the process and put it there for them.
And there's one awesome thing too I forgot. So Apple has this new compression technology for photos and videos that makes them half the size.
Okay.
So they don't take more space.
Is that why when I share a video, sometimes I put up a video from my phone to a pen drive, it comes as an image? I don't know why.
You don't have the update yet.
That is why. Okay, so now I've updated.
No, you don't have the update, so you're not experiencing what I'm talking about.
Oh, this is for the 11 you're talking about. I thought you were talking about other software updates. But let me tell you why I had to update my phone. So even though I've been receiving the alert for a very long time, when people send me some emojis on WhatsApp, it comes with a question mark.
You don't get it.
And I'm like, what's this? I want to know what the person is trying to communicate. Then I had to update my software, after I got an advice.
So just for emojis.
So for those of you who get that thing, you don't understand why. Simply because your software is outdated. Yes. So you need to update it. Hey, thank you so much. Hopefully next week I'll bring my phone along. I would maybe have updated it by then. We'll check it out, how it works. It's always a pleasure having you here. All right, so we'll post this on Facebook. Expect it. If you're someone who uses an iPhone, or if you have a friend who uses an iPhone, or you want to use an iPhone, it's a good phone. Anyway, before I go, I want to show you something. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of prank videos, but this one got me cracking up. Check out video of the day.
Look at your tire. Look. Oh, what the are you guys doing? Yes, bro. It doesn't even matter. It's not your tire at all. Yo, we're shooting. Look, you're in this van. This is a gift card. Get yourself all new tires, bro. All new tires. You're crazy. Oh yeah, that's it. Come on, come on. Come on, go, 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 go. Yo, don't tell them we took this.
Right now. Right now.
Yo, look. Look, look, look.
A little bicep.
Yo, hey.
Oh my God.
I got a gift card for you guys to go get all new tires.
Thanks for
All new
much, man. Thanks.
Come on, bring it, bring it.
I'm just excited these guys didn't get the beating of their life before. It's probably before you know the people actually realize they didn't steal their tires. They're trying to sell the tires. They should try and circle. I'm not sure they would like to do that, but hey, that's a way of easing up your day. Thank you so much for your company here on Joy News Interactive. My name is Ben Sabubedi, whose name is Kobin Krumah. We call him Spiky here, and he brought us tech trends today. I'll be back at 12. I'll be bringing you the news. See you later.